What's going on, everybody? Now today, EA did exactly what I predicted. They waited for 2K to make the first move, and then they made a move. So once again, I was right. Once again, um, what you're looking at right now. Well, first of all, now a lot of people have been commenting on my videos, asking me where I'm from, why my accent sounds funny, and I'm from North Carolina. And down here, I have the weirdest accent, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know. You born with it, you gotta live with it. So, you know, I just wanted to clear that up for everybody that was asking. But anyways, you saw in the beginning LeBron, and now you're seeing, don't mind that, that's my phone going off. But now you're seeing, if you could hear that, I don't know. But now you're seeing NBA Live, they released a whole screenshot. Now, most of these guys are point guards. There is only one shooting guard on that picture. Now, I want to go into this first screenshot. LeBron James in 2K14 on PlayStation 4. Now, they detailed the ball just like Live has the ball detailed. That's very nice. I'm glad they did that. I really wanted them to pick that ball detail up. It looks like he's actually touching the ball this year. Now, I don't know if that's implementing a new bouncing system or what. It might be a new thing going on. Who knows if they trying to do something like bounce tech or not. It's gonna make some good competition, you know what I'm saying? But let's move on. Wait, there's nothing to say about this screenshot besides LeBron looks actually right this time. He actually has his headband on the right way, which is quite funny because they refuse to do it on current gen to make the people happy. That's very disrespectful. But I'm gonna name the players off left or right. Now, the first one is Victor. Now, I don't know how to say his last name, but evidently he's a rookie this year for the Orlando Magic. He's the only person up here that's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. Now, the next person is Ricky Rubio. We all know who he is. John Wall, we know who he is. Kyrie, the main man over here at NBA Live. We know who he is. Damian Lillard, we know who he is. Now we go down to the Charlotte Bobcats point guard. Kemba Walker, we know who he is. Now, I'm going to say something about this screenshot. And yes, I did tweet Ryan already and tell him about this. Look at their fingers. Now, a lot of people were complaining that you couldn't distinguish, like, there's no way the body type should be the same like that. Now, I have to disagree with you right there. Now, the body types are point guards. So, there's no way in the world that you're going to have, you know, different body types. The point guards are all built just about the same because they all skinny and they all have, like, muscle definition. Now, you can't even probably name an NBA player that's actually big at the point guard spot. I don't know anybody that's actually huge at the point guard spot like a lot of people are trying to make their point guards. Now, a lot of people said that these player models look bad not knowing that all these guys were point guards. And see, that's another thing. You speak before you actually know what you're talking about. And see, that's the difference between a fanboy and somebody that really wants to know more about the game. Now, a fanboy will look at it and tell you, Live looks terrible. This looks terrible. The players don't supposed to look like that. Well, you just heard me name off who the players were. They're all point guards except one. And he possibly could be a shooting guard / point guard. So you could say all three of them are all the models are point guards. I ain't mean three, because that's way more than three. Now, pretty much didn't nobody do anything today besides just show a screenshot. I pretty much called it. I knew good and well that Live was gonna, you know, release their stuff out as soon as 2K started doing the big things with theirs. Now I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. Right here, I didn't see a problem with 2K's screenshot. A lot of people like to call me a fanboy. Well, to tell you the truth, if I was a fanboy, I would have said something was wrong with 2K. Or I would have said, you know, EA is going to be better. Now, I'm telling you straight down the middle. I didn't see anything wrong with 2K, but they did not confirm if that was in-game footage or not. not footage, but you know, if that screenshot was taken out of in-game footage, because he's looking at the camera, which is very weird to me, that you would be able to come off an angle like that where he's actually looking at the camera. So I really doubt that they took this out of a real like gameplay footage where they were just actually, you know, playing. So I really doubt that. I think they actually positioned him that way to make the screenshot, but overall I don't think it came out of the game, you know, like as it was happening. But you know, only time will tell. And if 2K is gonna make them people look that real, man, I don't know. If they wasted all their memory into making a player look real, I do not know how the gameplay is gonna turn out. But then again, like I said before, time will tell. A lot of people are still praising Shape for his video. A lot of people say that he actually told a real deal, unlike other people that just sit there and, you know, hype the game, the NBA Live game up and stuff like that. Yeah, he didn't tell the truth, and you know what I'm saying. He made points, you know what I'm saying, about Live not going out on the shelves and it having a bad track record. Yeah, he made points, but if you listen to my video, I gave multiple points of 2K's bad track record. So you know what I'm saying, it's like a you know, comeback. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna talk about EA and we haven't seen anything. So I'm gonna talk about 2K. But the thing that I did in my video, I didn't say either game was gonna be better than the other. He slipped up and said exactly what he was trying to hide from the fans. That, you know, that really thought he was on the real. You know what I'm saying? They really thought he was down, you know, down with being non-biased. Well, it turns around, he showed his true colors in that video. And not too earlier, I looked under there for the comments. No, it was a tweet actually, I think it was, and he told somebody that 2K was looking good and Live he didn't care. So you know what I'm saying, that's how I summed it up to be. Now I don't know where that tweet is, I might have to go look for it. But you know, he's just really showing his true colors now. And you know, the same people that come in my comment section to troll, which we know who it is, man. We know him by his name. I've mentioned him a few times, and he hasn't been on my videos. He's just returned as of late, talking about some I'm fanboying EA. I don't know how I'm fanboying, because I won't sit back and talk shit about Live being bad when I know damn well 2K has been bad for I don't know how long. I mean, just because you release a game out and it works just a little bit don't mean you the best company or game ever. You know what I'm saying? Then people bring up that damn piece of shit NFL 2K, you know, 5 or whatever that shit was, where you just sit there and charge up some special moves. No doubt, man. If no doubt that game probably would have lasted for about 3 years on the real, and I don't think they would have, like, they wouldn't have even lasted any longer than that, because people were gonna get tired of charging up special moves. You know what I'm saying? So when Live bought them, I mean when EA bought them out, it wasn't like a big loss to anybody besides the people that actually love doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then people, they adapted to liking Madden back in like 06, I think. And then I think the people say the last good Madden was Madden 11 or something like that. And then after that, they've been screwing up. Well, I don't know. The locomotion system is what you seeing. You know what I'm saying? When you play Madden, it's what you get. It gives you balance to the game. You're not used to being able to throw long balls and people not catching it. No homo. But you know what I'm saying? It's people aren't used to, you know, having balance in a game. You're used to just playing and getting your way at all times. And I mean, when you change up for futuristic gaming, things don't stay the same, and you start getting pissed off about stuff that you used to be able to do but can't do, and stuff you say it's overpowered, but in realistic ways it's not overpowered. It's that balance that you never experienced before. You know what I'm saying? It's a rough edge that EA needs to get over in order to perfect Madden. I ain't gonna lie and tell you that it's a perfect game. It's got its faults, but when you just go off on the deep end and talk about live and talk about Madden, and then you praise 2K like it's the best game ever, that's when you pretty much lose everybody's respect and you earn the title as a fanboy. And a lot of people don't understand that because they'll bite your head off quickly talking about they would defend Shake quickly. And it's so sad that you have a big commentator like that that would do that type of bullshit and it just brainwash the whole entire community into a 2K game that we don't know anything about. You just don't even give any other companies a chance to do, and you know what I'm saying, folks are actually working on that game without help, and 2K is working on a game with help. So you know, one game doing its own thing and asking the community what they think by releasing little trailers at a time versus a game that needs 6 or 7 people out there to play their game all day and tell them that this ain't good and this ain't good. That's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not a definition of a best company in the world. Because look at all the EA games. You do not see people going out there telling them that your game like needs to be this way and that way just to sell some copies. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they were taught to do in school and they're using it in their real life job. 2K on the other hand, you got people out there that's been trained to do this, spent damn well probably 4 years in college or 5 depending on what they doing. It's usually shorter than that because when you go in there for game design and crap, it's probably around 2 years to 3 years, probably less than that depending on what you're doing. But you know what I'm saying, when you specifically been trained to do that shit and you sit there and need people to help you, you can't sit back and call yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get cocky and arrogant because you've been releasing games. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way. You have to, you have to show up and do right on every game. And 2K, you know well that good and well that they didn't do right on these games they've been releasing. They cheated the current gen users out. People are still begging for patches right now because the game is actually broken. And see, this is what people don't understand. 2K released these games out broken and people enjoy them, but then they get pissed off because they listen to the commentators tell them what to buy. And I mean, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you just need to make decisions on your own. But you know, I just brought this news to y'all and I went on a little small rant. This video is gonna be about 13 minutes long. I'm sorry that it's 13 minutes long. I only planned for it to be around probably 5 or 6 or probably 4 minutes long, but you know, things happen. But comment below and let me know what you think about these screenshots, and you know what I'm saying, just anything else you feel like you need to put down there. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. My link will be in the description as always. Make sure you hit me over there with any questions that you have on NBA Live, because I feel like I'm more connected to NBA Live than 2K, because I don't like the way people don't defend Live. You know what I'm saying? They just bash Live into the ground, don't even give them a chance. And to tell you the truth, there's not too many commentators out there that holds Live down. You know what I'm saying? They don't. A lot of people are just 2K brainwashed and don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to commit myself to a game, you know what I'm saying, and then hype my subscribers or anybody that comes watch my channel up, and then they get disappointed and then come back and listen to my bullshit again next year. That's not what I like to do. I like to keep it straight and real, and people hate me for it. Sometimes I get those hate comments, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, well, this video gonna be 14 minutes, but with that being said, I'm out. Peace.